sweat tents, nothing like that. But yeah, we're late to this, obviously. So how broken down are you feeling right now? How ready are you?
I wouldn't say broken down. I'd say, I feel like I'm improving from the week. Obviously I feel like everybody, after playing 4 games can give you a laundry list of aches and pains. But I don't feel too bad. I feel like I'm improving. Just wanted to keep resting. I don't want to really put myself at any more of a risk to aggravate things more. Going forward, I just anticipate continuing to improve and then, getting back onto the court and getting ready for the game on Friday.
When I asked Coach about it, he said he sat Ty Lawson back in 2009, so he would be comfortable sitting you. Would you be fine with that if that was maybe best for you?
I'd be fine with it if I was forced to be fine with it. Obviously, NCAA tournament, you want to play. But if there's a conversation that needs to be had like that, then I'm not going to be, stubborn and throw a fit or anything. It's Coach. I listen to Coach. I trust the trainers. I trust Coach. So, at the end of the day, we'll make a decision about that if it comes down to it. But I anticipate improving like I have been and getting ready for the game Friday.
How big of a role was being able to come here and do this with the NCAA tournament? How big of a role was that in your decision to come to UNC?
Oh, huge. When I left the University of Pittsburgh and I started getting, my feet under me for this whole new, recruiting process, it was a really short amount of time and kind of a lot to sort through. So I kind of sat down with my parents and my family and really asked myself what I wanted. And one thing that I wanted was to be at a special university like this that has so much, tradition and history behind it, and at the same time with a talented, veteran team that has, a good locker room, and a team that, has the ability, has the players, has the coaches, has kind of everything they need to be in a position like this. So those are things that I really wanted at the end of the day, and I felt like this place fit that the best.
So how frustrating is it that your first NCAA tournament press conference availability, you're having to answer all these questions about whether or not you're going to be able to play?
It's not frustrating.
Okay.
It's not frustrating at all. It's just the nature of the game. I feel, I'm okay. I don't feel worried going forward. I don't feel stressed out about I'm not like, oh man, I can't believe, my back is sore. Like it happens. I have a lot of confidence in the training staff, and I really think, I can keep improving.
What do you think, and I know you're not getting ahead or assuming anything, but in your brain, what would you imagine running onto a Final Four court in San Antonio with North Carolina, warm-up suit on? I mean, what does that conjure up in your brain?
That'd be like, it's like a dream come true, Everybody as a kid wants to play in the Final Four. I have the benefit of playing with a handful of teammates that have been in multiple Final Fours and multiple national championships. And, it would definitely be a rush of emotions looking forward. I'll let myself look forward for just a second and focus back in on the Lipscomb game. But it'd be something.
Cam, do you worry? I saw you take a fall the other night and Saturday night. Do you worry that another fall or you're back locking up again? Do you have those thoughts in you?
No. If when I go out there on Friday, I won't think about it. I'll just play.
I'm sorry if this question was already asked, but
Thanks, Ken.
Coach said that if you had to play today, you would not play.
Right.
Do you agree with that as far as where you're at right now with your health?
Yeah. I think I needed today as a rest day. The good thing is we don't have to make a decision whether I need to play or not today. That's honestly, it'd probably be rough on everybody after just having played 4 games in 4 days, just a few days ago, to go back and play today. But I feel like this rest day was really beneficial for me, and so were the last, couple. And then, I think I'm headed in the right direction now, and I expect to continue to improve and be ready for the game.
Do you think you can be 100% by Friday?
I think I can be close, and I think I can be, pretty comfortable in my ability to go out there and play.
Do you draw on the experience the other guys have for being in the tournament and or have you been around them enough that you don't really need to? You're just going to go into it and play?
Yeah, when you're on the court with guys that have tournament experience, it's not something that you're like, these guys have experience, like let me rely on them. It's something that when you're on the court and certain plays are developing, we use what we've been taught, we use what we've learned over the years, and everything kind of comes together, and you see how they respond in positive ways, or they step up and make big plays, and then kind of just becomes a team thing. So I think that experience showed itself in this past week, and I think I think, you know, the playing with guys like that on the court, you just see plays being made at high rates, and you see, you know, it's kind of like it's a confident feeling. You know, when we go out there, we feel pretty confident in what we can do, and we don't, you know, in the Duke game, for example, we were up bigger at the end, and they cut it down. I don't think any of us panicked, honestly. I don't think any of us thought, you know, oh my gosh, we're losing this game. This is getting out of our control, and that's a wonderful thing to have in teammates, and a wonderful feeling to have.
Cool. Thanks.